Holy symbol on block. Okay, that's tempting. Paladin is very much sword and board, and I'm quite enjoying two-hander. Just see. Uh, I'm just seeing, like, is there any commentary or advice about the different classes? Ooh, I'm seeing the different blessings seem interesting. Found a guide here, but it doesn't cover goddamn weapons. Well, a build thing. This one does sword and board. Wow, axe and board. Holy Fire Paladin. Okay, I'm gonna pause this for 1 second. Okay, it was also sword and board. Uh, ooh, Echo Chance. That's kind of cool. I know I don't like the Fallen Knight idea. I prefer, lofty Paladin. But I might go Forge Guard since I like the two-hander stuff. Then again, I suppose I could go one-hander and shield. Hmm? Hmm. Wow. Also applies to minions, doubled for you with a two-hander weapon. They really like you using throwing weapons. God damn, this also wants using shields. This is the only one that doesn't. And it's just like, no, I like the more optimistic thing. Hmm. Fine, I guess I'll start looking out for a shield. In which case I'll also probably want to respec this a bit to actually get shield bonuses and whatnot. One of the guides I saw there about the Holy Fire Paladin was you had a very different UI to it. It was from a much earlier build. Who knows if it's still viable or as potent. It could still be perfectly viable, but it just looked older. It looked different, so there's probably been at least a substantial patch in the meantime. It's probably still fine, but who knows. Yeah, we'll switch to sword and board. And we'll go with this, because apparently you can self-heal. Or, yeah, you can heal with Holy Symbol. What I remembered the most was the stories. Valor, courage, undying resolve of the light. The words I saw on the battlefield challenged my faith in these ideals, but refused to waver. This faith in good has become power. Where a blow would strike me down, the light within raised me. Where my allies would cower, this light gave me the strength to lead. This light cuts through the foe's dark. Take the light, make it part of you, and you will never waver. Skill, strength, steel. These are lessons I held in my heart, pure and true. The knowledge that above all else my training would prevail. My strikes were surer than hope, my anger stronger than despair. Know the truth of the riddle of steel and bend it to your will. Willpower manifests as a manipulation of weapons, armor, and even the molten rage of burning steel. My encounters with the void have changed me. A piece of that darkness have taken root inside me, feeding on my sorrow, nourishing my rage. My strikes left trails of void that consumed the essence of my foes. See, that darkness is already inside you, and with every strike you feel more of who you were slipping away. You wonder if eventually you'll be any different than the creatures that stole this world's future from us. But whether or not you will care. I thought I was having to make the choice right now or something. That's why I was so nervous and checking. Ah, yeah. Do have to make the choice right now. Yeah, it's a little mini-me on the pedestal. The echoes are... That's a really cool thing. That is really cool. No, we're going for this. Cannot be undone. Yes.
Who are you supposed to be?
Congratulations. Think I know which time life shade you chose, but don't tell me. Want to be surprised next time I see you. How did it feel? The memories, dreams, the very sense of self flowing into you, only to become a shadow, providing power and guidance that you might start to mistake as your own. Return to Gasper and tell him of your victory.
This place is peaceful, but there is no future here.
Welcome back, traveler. As you can see, this place is literally crumbling under our feet. There's no future here, but there's still hope. Yes, there's hope. In the past, between the travelers who come and go giving information from their adventures about time and those histories those of us stranded here have studied, I believe we have identified approximately where the void began to sweep over the world and who likely is responsible. The year is 1005, the Imperial Era. Centuries before the world was reduced to the devastation we last saw it, the world faced a different threat, the Immortal Empire. They were once human, but the dark magic they wielded twisted them into a vile mockery of life. These undead fiends hunted down the living at the whim of the Immortal Emperor, believed that it was his greed for power that leads to the void being unleashed upon the world. Stopping him is our best chance of changing fate. It appears that with the Epoch, we may travel at the expenses of time to certain key dates at least. The Epoch will guide your way. It knows the weavings of fate far better than any of us. Seek out the Outcast Queen, the leader of the living rebels in that time. Seek out the Outcast Queen, the leader of the living rebels in that time. Join the Epoch. The rest is up to you. Ooh, there is a bit of better padding here. Nice.
Hello, traveler.
I wish it was easier to do this. It costs less for each one. Okay. You.
Hello, traveler.
The guide was saying just to go up to tree. Ah, one thing to change between it is now this gives a flat 5% boost. Before you could drive it higher. Maybe I should have held off on that till I actually had a
Do not
board.
dwell on regrets.
But, like she says, don't dwell on your regrets.
Yes?
Hello, trader, don't mind me. I'm just preparing myself for when time rifts align again so we can reopen the bazaar.
Ah, yes.
Traveler, soon we'll have some goods that you may find bazaar, get it? Because this is a bazaar. I remember how long I've been here, and every day I have to try just that much harder to not throw myself into the endless abyss that calls out to me from just over the edges of this place. But aside from that, I'm doing fine.
Farewell.
Currently all out, but with some choice finds floating in from the expanses of the timeline soon enough. Oh, there, problem solved. You know what? I'm gonna stop.
What brings you here?
Aldros. Aldros. Knock knock. Who's there? Nana. Nana who? None of your business, that's who.
What brings you
What?
here?
I said knock knock, now ask who's there.
Take care.
May Etera guide your travels.
These items might be your best bet.
It looks like both of us got lucky, eh? We're both lucky, eh? Speaking of being in the nexus of temporal possibilities, turns out to be a great way to get some new wares. Mournful pennant. Magic item.
Maybe it'll help you along the way.
Sure. You can roll some uniques.
Not bad. Not bad. Interested in another try?
Fuck.
Want to go again?
2% block chance, 50% block effectiveness. That's actually pretty good. Rejuvenating gold ring of blocking hope.
Oh, yes?
Agony, limitless possibility, and infinite worlds. This is the monolith of fate. Beings beyond our understanding once use monolith of fate to observe the countless alternate timelines that branch from our own. In reality, its current state is merely a graveyard of dead timelines consumed by the void. However, your Epoch may be the key to reviving these timelines as it holds power similar to the monolith's creators. Using the Epoch, you can navigate the echoes of dead timelines, giving them form and life again. Be wary though, the forces that destroy these worlds will keep them in darkness and seek out to snuff out the light you bring. Beware the shades of Orbus. They are harbingers of the void, reflection of Orbos and his torment. They slumber in the darkness of these dead timelines, waiting for signs of travelers like yourself, and ready to destroy them. Even if you survive an encounter with Shade, I will not rest easy. Shades are extensions of Orbos himself. Rousing their attention draws his gaze. You may find your travels in the monolith more treacherous were that to happen.
Farewell. Oh, yes? Farewell.
I'll stop after this. I just kind of want to keep going. High health enemies deal 30%. Oh, 55. Okay, no, I'm not ready. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. BRB. Hello, folks, and welcome back. Or should say, well, hey, folks, I'm back to. I was gonna say Path of Exile, but no. Last Epoch. I had my food. I went to look up a thing. There's a friggin' manga I'm trying to find. It's trashy. It's not the greatest thing, but damn it, you know, I just wanted to see if, just want to see a bit more of it. Cannot fucking find it. I just can't remember what it's called, and it's killing me. Yeah, I just spent ages just searching there, because it's just fucking doing my head in. You, where did you come from? There's no way in or out of the temple.
Farewell.
Farewell. Generally confused, the man. Okay, yeah, it said you had to you unlock these by the end of Act 4, but it's actually the end of Act 3. Or maybe I just misread. Who knows? Welcome to our humble camp of outcasts. If you mean to join in the rebellion against the rotten tyrant, you're in good company. If not, then you made a poor choice, then haven't you? Why do you have this? The shard has been hidden by... No, this is not just a shard. This is the Epoch itself. I demand you explain yourself. All you need to know is that I'm here to stop the Immortal Emperor. So don't know if I should trust you, but the Epoch may be the key to destroying the Immortal Empire. What do I need to do? With this kind of power we have at our disposal now, we may destroy the Emperor if we get close enough to him. One of our mages learned the location of a secret entrance to the Immortal Cathedral, but he was captured. He's been transported west. Our intel indicates he may be held in Wilren. Convenient. If you can rescue him, we may be able to do this.
Yes?
What are you wearing? You call that armor. If you want to stand a chance against the Immortal Emperor's minions, you're going to need a better gear than that. Head over to that forge and imbue yourself with some shards.
Stay safe. See.
You're only meant to get introduced to crafting now? Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Rumors? The most recent group of living to flee from there said they were the last. Everyone else is dead. Those said that something is being built there, something massive. They say Admiral Harden is building a massive ship, one that will put the works of Logon's greatest shipwrights to shame. What could they need a ship that large for? Do you intend to sail west past the horizon? Could they be so foolish?
May Eterra guide your steps.
What?
As much as I hate the Empire for what they've done to us, I still can't bear to watch Mattis do his interrogations. Aren't they all undead? They consider anyone who hasn't accepted the Emperor's gift a fool who must have it forced upon them. But still I wonder, is there anything left of their living selves in them? Some of their memories or personalities, even if they've been fouled and twisted. Does the Emperor remember who he was when he was alive? Was he a good man once?
Gods.
Tessa, trust me, there's still a chance they could be alive. Oh, I didn't see you there. Tessa over there came from Welrun, and from what she's told me, the Emperor is tightening their grip on the living in the city. She's convinced that whatever happened in Temeta is going to happen there too. God, I never should have told her what I saw before I fled. What happened? You could say that they finished converting the living. Ask Tanner if you want more details. He's more willing to talk about it than I am, because I need to tend to my
May I
friend.
help you?
Cages. They were hauling their souls away in cages carried by abominations. Terra, please, let some of them be left.
Safe travels.